Mm-hmm.
Yep. Put it right here. It's all good.
Nah, but for sure. So, like I was just about to ask you. So, like, making food, cooking food, being in this genre, now you're doing your own private thing. So, how do you feel about that? How do you feel going from, like you saying, I was in culinary school, I ain't finished, but man, I'm doing my own private events right now. You know what I mean? I done leveled up. So, like, you know, what does that mean to you?
I mean, honestly, I can't work for nobody, man. If that makes any sense. I've done it. Both of my parents are entrepreneurs in their own way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just in me.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer to do it my own way because when it comes down to somebody being over you and telling you what to do, what not to do, and how to do it, it creates conflict. And you never want conflict where your passion is. You get what I'm saying? This is my passion. I never want that conflict. You get what I'm saying? So believe it or not, a lot of people, they don't even believe me when I say, like, say for instance, if I have to cater like 200-300 people, I do it alone. I cook alone. I may call one of my best friends to help me come prep a few things the day before or something like that. But when it comes down to executing the food,
that's you.
That's me. That's me 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I take pride in what I do. And I'm not one of them people who's like, oh, don't be in the kitchen with me. It's just I've adapted to timing.
Okay.
Mise en place, making sure everything in its place, making sure that I do everything the right way. And if I need to start prepping the day before, and I know I gotta have this food done by this time, let me get an hour nap in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Let me get 2-hour naps in. Or I need to sleep from this time to this time. I need to make sure I'm up at this time. I got coffee in my hand. Very strategic about what I do, and you think it's an army behind me, but it's not. It's just me.
That's real.
It's just me. So I've grown very accustomed to just, you know what I'm saying, being at my own pace, if that makes any sense. And it's been lucrative enough. There's been up and down days. It's entrepreneurship. It's up and down days. It's up and down years. But for the most part, I can definitely say I've come a long way, man.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. Now, and I got 2 questions for you as a chef.
Okay.
What is 2 of your hardest dishes to make? Like, there 2 dishes like, dang, when I make these, I gotta give it 100% focus because it's a tough dish. Or have you ran across that?
I don't think I've actually ran across that, but I'm gonna say one thing that really, really gets to me is trying to create Michelin star plates. It's not in me. It's not that I'm not an artist and I can't make food look good, but there's a level of determination. There's a level of dedication, blood, sweat, and tears that go into Michelin star chefs.
Right.
You know, I look at some plates. If I show you my Instagram, just the For You page, and show you what I watch, like you'll be like, wow, you know, it's beautiful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can get in here all day and try that, and I be my most frustrated.
Okay.
But when I come in here and I just do me, clean plating with a rustic finish, that's my signature. It's gonna look clean. You know what I'm saying? You may not have 1,000 different colors on the plate. You know what I'm saying? The puree may not be smooth as hell, but you know what I'm saying? This is definitely gonna be. You can tell it's me, and that I'm not trying.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a level. And like you know, recently I've been trying to cook a lot of fish more.
Okay.
You know, just critiquing the way I cook fish, making sure like that go into what our class is about, searing and finish.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that you get that brown crust on all your meats when it comes to, you know, chicken, fish, steak. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you get that brown color because most people think you just put it in the oven and you can broil it afterwards. You might be overcooking it at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
15 minutes turned into 45 quick for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about even with bone-in chicken, you can do the same thing. Okay. You know, so that's just, you know, me learning and learning things, working in kitchens and working in different restaurants, leveling up myself.
For sure. And all right, so I have a second question for you as a chef.
Okay.
What is your top 3 meals that is your number 1? Like when I make this, they drop dead.
Believe it or not, the first one I'm gonna say is lamb chops, and I don't eat them.
I fuck with lamb chops.
I don't eat them, and a lot of people would think I do. How I cook them, I don't eat them. I feel like lamb still be running. I'm not big on red meat myself.
Okay.
You know, I will eat it every now and then, but when you get into the more gamier meats, you lost me.
I got you.
But I've tasted my lamb chops twice. I know what they should taste like. I go off smell when I cook them. I know how to cook them. You know, medium well, you keep it going, finish them, sear and finish. Same thing, you know. I make my sauces. That's one thing I like to do. I like to make sauces from scratch. It's very rare that I'm gonna buy something sauce-wise that's pre-made. Unless I'm building something. So of course when the Chinese sauce, your hoisin, you got all the sauce, you know what you need, you know what I'm saying? But very seldom I'm gonna go in there and just buy, you know what I'm saying, what they got in the store, like teriyaki sauce. I got my own teriyaki sauce recipe, I'm gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? So things like that. The lamb chop recipe, a lot of people ask me for it.
I can
yeah. And then one of my favorite dishes, even though I'm lactose intolerant, is a stuffed chicken. So I'll do that one day as well on one of the classes, but it's a stuffed chicken, same concept, sear and finish. You know what I'm saying? So that you ain't got your stuff oozing out. It's controlled. You know what I'm saying? Controlled in the kitchen for the most part, man.
Nah, for sure. So how focused do you have to be in the kitchen? Is it something you can do like without thinking, or it's like no, you gotta be on point?
For me, without thinking.
Okay.
Like when I come in here, I ain't gonna lie, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm trying a new recipe, it's more of a focus thing. I've probably already read the recipe 3 times prior. I'm talking about I figured out what I'm gonna make, because you know when I plate stuff and I post it, that's me 3 days in before y'all see it. I probably already did that 3 days prior, and I'm taking in the moment myself before I even post it so y'all can see it, you know what I'm saying? I use ChatGPT a lot. I talk to him, like, help me create a recipe. I go off on my donut day. I think I want the flavors of cherry and duck. You know, so okay, get you some cherries, get you some black cherries, let's make a reduction. You know, sear the duck breast. And I did the same thing like that with a pork chop recently. Did some a cherry reduction and pork chop. I did broccolini and carrots. So, you know, it's just, it get like that with me in the kitchen. I really come in here, I can be pissed. I'll come in here, I'm cooking, and before you know it, I got a whole meal and I'm fine. Alexa, pause. We got the class starting in 5 minutes, but we're good to go. Alexa, stop timer. So, you know, it's just pretty much a mindset. Now, if you don't know what you're doing in the kitchen, that's different. You know what I'm saying? I suggest you lock in. You know what I'm saying? I suggest you lock in and you know what I'm saying, play some music, do whatever it is that gets you at a mellow state, and then do what you gotta do. Recipes. A lot of people like the freehand stuff, but following recipes are really good.
Yeah, I can.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? You will realize the difference. You can cook the same dish twice. Follow the recipe to the exact, or wing it off of what you know, and you'll actually see the difference in how the cook come out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I could just broil it afterwards. Yeah, you will see the difference in how to cook them out. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. And I know that the class is coming up, so can you just let them know where they can find you first, and then let them know about your class?
All right, so on all social platforms, my business is Tasteful Creations. It's tasteful.creations. Creations is with a K and it ends with a Z. FL, that's for Florida. I also have a personal page that I post a lot of content on. You will see more of what I do on a daily basis rather than just on business level of things, and that's Chef J _ the letter J. So that's Chef JAY _J, and that's on Instagram.
Perfect. And then so tonight, let them know what you got going.
All right, so tonight we're doing our first live class. It's a tap in only type of class. I sent the link out to the people who paid for the class. So we're gonna do this once a month. You'll be able to catch techniques, learn how to cook things that you haven't. I'll put up polls and ask people what they would like to cook for that month, or if it's something that they would like to learn, and you know, and we'll do that monthly as far as, you know, just getting people more comfortable in the kitchen. Rice, pasta, you know, learning how to, like tonight, it's sear and finish. We're learning how to sear the meat, finish it in the oven so that we don't dry out our food, you know. So just simple techniques that really get you a long way in the kitchen, pretty much.
Definitely. So y'all, as y'all know, this is another Culture Talk interview with Chef J, man. She about to go in and do her thing, so we're gonna let her do her thing. Yes, and y'all make sure to tap in. The interview will be dropping featuring Chef J, man. What is it? Tasteful
Creations.
That
Yes, sir.
part with the Z. Don't forget that Z, y'all.
Don't forget the Z.
Hey, that part. So y'all tap in. Make sure you follow, subscribe. Everything she got going on.
Yes, sir.
Class is going on right now. Y'all tap in.
Tap in, y'all.
That
Sure,
part.
bro.